It really is impossible to make a case for her having done it, but it's also impossible to make a case for really anyone having done it.
That's something that you see Lizzie struggle with in the show is you know, feeling that she has no way to express herself, feeling trapped, feeling like she doesn't have a way to express, and then she expresses herself.
When she saw what she had done.
Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. It's pretty clear.
Gave her father 41.
She was acquitted. She inherited all the money. She and her sister bought the big house that they always wanted on the fashionable side of town. She lived the rest of her life in that town, became sort of a pariah. The town supported her through the trial, but then kind of turned on her afterwards.
When all hell broke loose in the house of Borden.
As you do this little research, you stumble on these things and you're like, oh my God, that's so theatrical, people will think we're lying. Like the idea that her father chopped the heads off her beloved birds just, you know, weeks before she or someone chopped their heads off, it seems like someone made that up, but it was like, you're like, so no, that's actually historically accurate. So there were lots of things that as you go along, you're just like, that's a moment, that's a thing, of course that's a great moment. Or just fantastic turns of phrase, you know, why are all these heads off, which is what her answer was when someone asked her about when she saw the beheaded birds. So, you know, it was very natural to sort of find the things that would be the most dramatic in the story.
It's a spectacle, it's a rock show. But then there's also, you know, there's a much more serious aspect to the story, and there's a kind of intimacy about the lives of these women in a house, which was the most interesting aspect of the story. To have these four women in front of a rock band telling a story. So the tone is, you know, it's a little hard to pin down. Sometimes it's big and loud and almost campy. Sometimes it's very dark, very serious. There are many different tones as you move through it, and you know, hopefully we work with that in a way that leads an audience through an emotional journey rather than leaves them disoriented.